trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alderman Gibson moves and Alderman Spinelli seconds the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. On the motion, Ms. Munns.
Gibson?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Scoggins?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Carter?
Yes.
Vestal?
Yes.
Witcher?
Yes.
And Spinelli?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Munns. We still have a few minutes. I'd like to go to communications, and I want actually the second one. So why don't we just do these separate with regard to each? Unless you've changed, we just have two communications.
We've got 5.
You added some more then.
We have 6.
I see. Okay, let me. Can I have a blanket motion? I would like for let's see, 1. I'd like for 1 and 2 to be read separately. Any member of the council care for any of the others to be pulled? On the blanket motion, Ms. Munns?
On the blanket motion, Gibson?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Scoggins?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Carter?
Yes.
Vestal?
Yes.
Witcher?
Yes.
And Spinelli?
Yes. Did you read by title the first communication, Ms. Munns?
Yes, sir. This is from Honorable Mayor Hayes, and it's regarding, it's to Mayor Hayes and the council, I'm sorry, and it's regarding the City of North Little Rock, Arkansas Health Facilities Board, the Baptist Health, and it's regarding the proposed hospital revenue bonds, sir. And
Thank you, Ms. Munns. I'd refer each of the council members in the report to the council. I indicate the appointees of the facilities board. The chairman will be Gary Dean, the vice chairman Bob Gosser, and the secretary Betsy Davies. I want to make sure that that the council is aware of that, and also I'm going to ask for a specific vote on accepting and file, considering that is confirmation of these appointees. I think the legislation indicates that this council will confirm that, and I certainly commend these individuals to the council. So let me ask for a motion on accepting and filing number 1, if I could.
So moved.
Second.
On the motion to accept and file communication number 1, Ms. Munns?
Gibson?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Scoggins?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Carter?
Yes.
Vestal?
Yes.
Witcher?
Yes.
And Spinelli?
Yes. Okay, communication number 2 it does indicate that on August the 12th, that the following individuals were appointed. Actually, the appointment date was confirmed on the 7th day of October, and announced, and I'm asking this council to confirm those appointments. If I could, with a motion to accept and file, consider that a confirmation.
Move we accept and file and confirm the appointments.
Second. On the motion, Ms. Munns?
On the motion to accept and file and confirm the appointments, Gibson?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Scoggins?
Yes.
Thomas?
Yes.
Carter?
Yes.
Vestal?
Yes.
Witcher?
Yes.
And Spinelli?
Yes. Thank you, Ms. Munns. Now show that it's 5 minutes after 7, and the agenda indicates that we'll have a public hearing set for a special use that is asked to be had at 819 G Street in Dixie for Andre Talbert. I'm going to open that public hearing and ask anyone that would care to come and comment on that. I believe Mr. Talbert would like to operate a barber shop. Is there anyone that would care to comment on that request for a special use? Seeing none, going once, twice, the public meeting is adjourned. Ms. Munns, can we go on to the regular business of the council?
Yes, sir. There are no old resolutions, just a couple of old ordinances. O9660, Alderman Scoggins.
Please hold, Mrs. Munns.
Thank you. And O9661, Alderman Thomas.
I want to call it, please.
All right, sir. This is an ordinance permitting a special use for certain property owned by Andrew Talbert at 819 G Street. It was read all 3 times and returned to the council on October the 14th, so you're ready for the passage of call of the vote.
I move for the adoption of the ordinance.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the motion, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Desto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
On your emergency, Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Desto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
That is all of the old business, sir.
Can we go to new business, Ms. Munns?
Resolution 96-173, Mayor Hayes.
Please call it.
This is a resolution approving the issuance of revenue bonds by the City of North Little Rock, Arkansas Health Facilities Board, the Baptist Health, with respect to certain health care facilities. This is a resolution.
Move for adoption.
Second.
On the motion?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Desto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
R96-174, Mayor Hayes.
Please read it, Ms. Munns.
This is a resolution adopting the North Little Rock Bike Plan. Resolution.
I'd like to hold that. I want to make sure that everyone has plenty of time to take a look at that plan, review it, and at least intend to hold it till next council meeting. And certainly then, if anybody else wants any additional time, I'll do that. We're not in any real hurry, so please take your time and look at that. And if you have any questions, Mr. Boyles or my office will be happy to answer that. So at this time, I'll hold that.
All right, sir. R96-175, Mayor Hayes.
Please call it.
This is a resolution declaring certain city-owned items as surplus and provides for an auction of these items. This is a resolution.
Move for adoption.
Second.
On the motion?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas. Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
R96-176, Mayor Hayes.
Please call it.
This is a resolution appropriating the sum of $300,000 from the general fund to purchase vehicles for the police department.
Move for the adoption. Second.
On the motion?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
R96-177, Mayor Hayes.
Please call it.
A resolution waiving the formal bidding process and authorizing an appropriation in the amount of $15,000 from the Electric Department Operations and Maintenance Fund.
Move for
And if
adoption.
may I interrupt for just a moment?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Okay.
about, Jeanette. Let me thank those from the Baptist Hospital, Mr. Buttry, Mr. Alan Smith. We appreciate you and look forward to working with the Baptist Memorial Medical Center as it begins its new era of construction, and we're excited about the year 1999 when we know it'll become a reality and deliver first-class health care to not only the citizens of this community, but certainly the surrounding area. Congratulations on the passage without debate of your legislation.
Thank you very much.
There was a typographical error. Was there a motion to adopt that, Ms. Munns?
No, sir, I just read
All right,
it.
I need to get a
Move for the
motion. Is there
Second.
moved and seconded? Now I need to get a motion to amend $15,000 in the title needs to be amended to read $49,316.
So moved.
Is there a second on that? Moved and seconded on the motion to amend where it reads $15,000 in the title. It should read $49,316. Moved and seconded on the motion to amend, Ms. Munns.
On the motion to amend, Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes. Move for adoption as amended.
Second.
Any discussion on the motion, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
New ordinances, 09662, Alderman Carter.
Please call it, Ms. Munns.
This is an ordinance allowing a special use for construction of mini storage building in a C3 zone for certain real property located at 5620 MacArthur Drive in the city of North Rock, Arkansas. First reading.
Move we suspend the rules, place the ordinance on second reading.
Second.
On the motion, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
An ordinance allowing a special use for construction of mini storage building in a C3 zone for certain real property located at 5620 MacArthur Drive in the city of North Rock, Arkansas. Second reading.
Move to suspend the rules, place the ordinance on its third reading.
Second.
On the motion to suspend, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
An ordinance allowing a special use for construction of mini storage building in a C3 zone for certain property located at 5620 MacArthur Drive in the city of North Rock, Arkansas. Third and final reading.
On the question?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
On your emergency, Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
09663, Alderman Gibson.
Call it, I'd like to read it once and set a public hearing, please.
All right, sir. An ordinance establishing the Edgemont Historic District and establishing procedures for issuance of certificate of appropriateness required with reference to construction activities on structures located in Edgemont Historic District. First reading.
Mayor, are we going to meet on the 11th? Which I have to go back to I think the 11th is actually a holiday for the city.
Right.
So will we meet on the 11th or the 12th?
I think we meet on Veterans Day, or is that, help me out? That's
It's
a holiday?
It's one of
All
our
right, then we
stated
meet
holidays.
on Tuesday the 12th.
Okay, I'd like to move that we set a public hearing for 7:05 on November the 12th, as required by state law in the setting up of historic districts.
Second.
On the motion to call a public hearing at 7:05 on November the 12th, Ms. Munns on the motion?
To set it for the 12th. Okay, Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher. And Spinelli.
Yes.
Yes.
09664, Alderman Scoggins.
Please hold, Ms. Munns.
Hold it, did you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. 09665, Mayor Hayes.
Please call it, Ms. Munns.
An ordinance abandoning a sewer easement at the Greens Apartment in Sherwood, Arkansas. First reading.
Move to suspend rules, place on second reading.
Second.
On the motion to suspend, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
An ordinance abandoning the sewer easement at the Greens Apartments in Sherwood, Arkansas. Second reading.
Move to suspend the rules, place the ordinance on its third reading.
Second.
On the motion, Ms. Munns?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
An ordinance abandoning the sewer easement at the Greens Apartments in Sherwood, Arkansas. Third and final reading.
On the question?
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
On the emergency, Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Scoggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter.
Yes.
Besto.
Yes.
Witcher.
Yes.
And Spinelli.
Yes.
Sir, that is all the legislation.
Thank you, Ms. Munns. I just might announce as we open up the public comment section that this council, as well as a number of members of this community, just attended a sledgehammering, jackhammering beginning of construction to literally tear down several parts. One, to build a new gate, another to enlarge an existing gate in our seawall that will be the first stage of construction to make preparation for the actual beginning of the construction for our riverfront park. I don't think there's a question that what we did tonight will be the beginning of what perhaps may be continuous construction in our downtown area for literally years to come. The arena, in all likelihood, will begin before we complete our riverfront park, in addition to other things that I think will develop as that development or those developments occur. The contractor told me that he will literally be on the job in the morning, so those of you who might have an opportunity to be in that neighborhood will literally see construction probably from now on for many years to come. So I commend this council for the part that it has had to play in bringing us to, I think, what is probably one of our more historic moments in the development of our downtown, and I think this council has been exceptional in its support of building I'll say literally building the downtown, because as we all know, our downtown a lot of times relied on the downtown south of the river. But we are in exciting times, and I wanted to underline not only the appreciation that I have to this council, but to many of the people who are both in the audience and at home for the outstanding efforts and energy that they have had to bring us to this time in the development of this community. With that, any council member, Alderman Thomas?
I guess since November 5th is Election Day, you appreciate the fact that we was all very cooperative tonight here, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He picked on me and I didn't say anything.
Alderman McLaughlin.
Well, on the campaign trail out there beating on doors like several of us are doing, this weekend I walked up in the Heritage Park, Justin Matthews area, and there was a real strong movement in that area to revisit the stoplight or four-way stop at Fairway in North Hills and at Lakeview in North Hills. People are just say that there's such a traffic jam up there, it's just not safe. And I, for one, can attest to the fact that if you want to cross Fairway at North Hills, there are certain times of the day when you're taking your life in your own hands. So if we could get Mr. Marvin to revisit that, I would be highly appreciative, as would some of my constituents.
Mr. Boyles, would you inform Mr. Marvin to do another traffic count? Mr. Gibson?
I wholeheartedly agree, and I think there's a letter somewhere requesting that signals for that be in conjunction with McCain, and the one at Crestwood be included in the 97 budget.
Any other member of the council? The microphone's open for public comment.
What about getting to the end of the line? Good evening. Mayor and Alderman of North Little Rock, great city of North Little Rock. My name's Dan Lynch. Of course, I run the Native American Coalition of Arkansas. As time has gone by, we've become a little broader in our scope in terms of being interested in the cultural health of Central Arkansas, and not just exclusively Native Americans. We've become, in ways, more of a support group for the development of the old quarry out on the river, which we hope to see actually come into being sometime. And in keeping in line with that, and also taking crazy risk, so that some of this might work out one day, we've scheduled a dinner at Fisher Armory the day before Election Day, and that's the crazy part, because there's a lot going on in Central Arkansas, and it's a Monday night. That's a hard day to come out to dinner. But this is y'all's invitation to come out and join us, and to answer the mayor's question. The introduction, I hope, would be at 6 o'clock. We've already told enough people that I guess we ought to stick with it. The reason for getting up tonight goes beyond that, because it was our intention all along to make an impact on our community to the good of things, irregardless if we were successful or not in our other activities. And so at this dinner, we've invited some speakers to come down. And it's my pleasure and privilege to announce that the director of the Bureau of Indian Affairs, Ada Deer, has confirmed her reservations with us. We got her travel plans together, and we'll be bringing her to town to be our speaker at this dinner. Now, I talked to her assistant today, and their staff is working on a speech that's special for a number of reasons. One is she hasn't come to Arkansas in a long time, and the other is that she wants to give an address that more or less talks to the Native Americans in Arkansas, which there's about 14,000 that carry cards and about 90,000 that have strong Native American blood, that have little cultural contact to the original cultures that blood comes from.
So anyway, she'll preference her remarks in that direction. So for anybody that wants to come out and have a good bowl full of buffalo stew, which we're having catered in for this, which is kind of a pleasure too. If you don't like that, we'll get you some Kentucky Fried Chicken. So you'll get your money's worth at anything we do, and this stuff is simply extra. It's free as far as that goes. The dinner will cost you $7, but being able to bring Ada Deer to town is such an honor that we're certainly not going to charge extra for that. And as time goes along, hopefully we'll be successful in our other endeavors because we believe that is a good thing to happen on that end of the river. We believe that will enhance the river project overall. It will help fill in a void economically all along the river between those two areas, between here and Burns Park. There's a lot of area that will finish developing on its own because of that. And we believe that our conceptual model that Mr. Wittenberg helped us put together, we built a model that we finally got boxed up now and ready to run around town and put on display, which we'll bring out at this event. But under Mr. Wittenberg's conceptual plans, we would have the honor of hosting a trolley car that would cross the Arkansas River, mounted on the old cliff, and cross over to Redsmond Park or over to Murray Park. And because of things like that will continue to tie this into the downtown developments that will be underway. And in the future, we hope these developments also, and tying the two communities together, and also bringing these cultural elements into it in a way that it has to do with the arts, has to do with hopefully a Native American cultural center, that this will have a lasting and long-term impact in a positive way on our community. So hope to see y'all at Fisher Armory November the 4th from 5 to 8 p.m. and we'll kick off our speaking and our program at 6 o'clock. So thank you, and I hope to see y'all there.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
On the motion, Ms. Munns.
Gibson.
Yes.
McLaughlin.
Yes.
Duggins.
Yes.
Thomas.
Yes.
Carter. Vestal. Widger. And Spinelli.
Yes. Don't forget to vote on November the 5th.
Talk to you about
I'll show you something, Murray, on the thing that's real interesting that